What up, guys? Kevin here. Grading Trump. Let's grade Donald Trump his first 6 or so weeks in office. Well, the second term, because it's off to a start. um, it's such a contrast from Biden. I mean, I can appreciate Biden just being quiet, just not knowing what the hell was going on. But it got to a point where it was like, yo, what's going on? And that's the media's fault. Would I rather have a media who just kind of shuts up and lets the president do their thing, or a media who is just loud and obnoxious to anyone in power? I take the latter. The latter. I would want the media, anybody, to just be loud and obnoxious the way they are with Trump. And that's all it's been. That's all it's been the first 6 weeks. It's just loud noises. To the point where it's like it's obvious Trump derangement syndrome. It's TDS. Like, it started with like deportations, and I think Biden did way more deportations than Trump has done. People thought Trump was going to go and just round everybody up. Turns out he didn't. He didn't. But everyone made it out to be. To be fair, Trump made it out to be like that's what was going to happen. But he did secure the border. And that's all we asked for. And that kind of went out of the way. And then we got to talk about Doge. Doge. Doggy. Department of Government Efficiency, run by Elon Musk. And, he's not elected official. He's not an elected official. Like, are you just now aware of how the how the presidency works? How the main man in charge gives jobs to people to do the job for him? Remember Jill Biden? Nobody elected Jill Biden. We got pictures of her at the Resolute desk and everything. Nobody elected her. But, as soon as Trump comes around, and especially Elon Musk, who was like a Democrat like a few months ago? But I'm all for it. And yeah, this is my money. Fire these mother effers. I am very sensitive to people losing their job, but I'm more sensitive to where my money's going. And ultimately, it's like, who cares? Who cares where my money's going? Whether it's to help turn toads transvestite or whatever, or USA to people I don't care about, or circumcisions to people I don't care about. Like, ultimately, it's like, all right, are they going to give me my money back? Sounds like they were, but I don't think so. I don't think so. But, it just hears some of these things that this money went to. It's disgusting. Like, yeah, quit giving the money to them and fire these fuckers. And I'm actually more excited to see when a leftist president gets back in, because I think they'll do the same. I think they'll have some type of Doge themselves, and they'll just take all the money that went to right-leaning politics and sectors and take it back and be like, nope, we're firing all these people. Just the way it works. I'm all for it. But they definitely need to fire all the IRS. They hired like 87,000 IRS workers. Fuck those people. They all need to be fired. No, I ain't paying for that. But it's all a bunch of nothing. Yeah, some people got fired that shouldn't have, but it sounds like they're rectifying it. I don't know. Again, it's just loud noises. It's just stuff that we shouldn't even know or care about. We should just like go to sleep, wake up, because it really doesn't affect you. I mean, if you're working the federal government and got fired, yeah, it affects you. But you got to understand, if the president has the power to fire you, then look out. Look out. And that whole like writing an email with 5 bulletin points of what you did, I got to do that every effing week. Every week I got to do it, and much more. And people were losing their damn minds over it. What the hell? But good. Hold people accountable. Fire people that aren't showing up to work. Him making them all go back into office. Good. Again, my tax money dollars, get your ass to work. Or go work in the private sector and stay working at home. You have options. What else? The flights. Planes are crashing left and right. I think because we had that big one where the commercial airplane and that helicopter crash, that was the big one. Went, whoa. Along with, I guess Trump fired all the air traffic controllers. No, he didn't, because that would be like huge news. That would be like impeachable. But no. So, in fact, actually, I read somewhere that, was it February, that like air travel was the safest it's ever been. We have like that one event and then we just all hyper focus on air travel. And I did too. There was like every day there was planes were crashing. We had that one that got turned upside down. Then we got like the small planes that are always crashing. I think there's one near me that crashed and had like 1 or 2 people die. But yeah, like ultimately, I'm never flying again. I hate flying. But apparently it's still very, very safe. Very safe. Like 7 in like millions of flights like actually like crash or something. So really not that bad. Tariffs seem like the one thing that like even Republicans are pissed off about. I'm going to be honest. I don't understand tariffs. Like I understand it, but we're told like, oh, if Trump does tariffs, that's just only going to hurt Americans. But then Canada and Mexico do tariffs on us. I'm like, well, then is it going to hurt them too? And then I'll see a video like, oh, we only actually import, a very small percentage. So it's really going to hurt Canada and Mexico. And I don't know. Again, I think it's just something that people are very hyper-focused because Trump did tariffs the first time around. And when Biden got in office, he kept them in place. And there was no hubbub over, like, Biden keeping the tariffs in place. There was none. But again, it's just like whenever Trump does something, it's like, oh my God, this is the worst thing that has ever happened. And yeah, the Democrats are just looking stupid, especially during his speech the other night. Like, wow, like calm down. Like they will win. Like the one thing that the left has going for them, especially in 2028, is it's just so loud and noisy with Trump in that people will want to go back to like Biden, sleepy Biden, where they forgot who the president was. People will want that. No matter how successful Trump is with his agenda, yeah, it's people will be tired of how loud it is, even Republicans. But yeah, ultimately, yeah, I think he's doing a good job. He's doing what I voted for. I voted for this. I see tweets. Who voted for this? I did. Lessen the government. Get rid of these people who aren't working or we don't need. Yeah. Protect the damn border, which he did. And yeah, get to working on low-end prices, which people are getting on him about. Like, but that ain't going to happen overnight. That'll take years. But I think what will happen is the economy will grow and hopefully inflation doesn't go crazy, and maybe we can get a raise or 2 or 3 under his presidency to help balance things out. But yeah, I think, I'll give him a solid B. I'll give Trump a B for being a good president. Oh, the Ukraine thing. The thing is, no one cares about Ukraine. It seems like a big deal, but like, again, that whole deal, that whole blow up, like people don't want to spend money, don't want to give any more money to Ukraine. And Zelensky was being a little bitch. He wants us to be in a forever war. Like, he wants us to put men over there. Like, the only answer is nuke Russia or just knock it off. Like, that's the only thing that we can do here. And we're not going to nuke Russia. So we want peace. I don't think Trump gets enough credit for wanting peace. We're like wanting death to stop. But yeah, just giving them money. Again, that's my money. So quit giving them money. stop it. And they're like, oh, this happens and this happens and that happens, and we're all in a war. Like, no, we're not. No, we're not. I'd rather get out of all these wars or funding anything until shit comes to the USA. That's just how I am. I think that's how most people are. Most Americans are. And yeah, that whole blow up with Zelensky on Friday, like that made for good TV, but ultimately, yeah, kick that little midget out. Little bitch. What a little bitch. Put on a suit. All right, I gotta go. Thank you guys so much for watching. Giving him a B. I'll talk to you later. Later.